And I now personally believe that Disney cruising is more addicting than ice cream. Good morning, everyone. It's another beautiful day on the Disney cruise ship. Today's a very special day. It's the Castaway Key day, and I can't tell you how excited I am to go back to the island that I love and look at that water. It's like glass. We're gonna make it no problem. I'm so excited about it. Remember earlier in the cruise, kind of rougher seas? This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you. You can see I'm all ready with my Castaway Key tank top right there. This morning I woke up a little bit hoarse, just a little bit, no less excited. I'm super excited, but just a tiny bit hoarse. So if during the day I go, that's why, tiny bit hoarse, no problem, super excited to get there. I'm gonna grab some water and tea for me and David, and we'll be on our way to breakfast and then the island that I love. Now David and I were talking about it a bit yesterday, but we both agree that the rougher seas takes away from the Disney cruise a little bit. It really does. It's surprising how much it took away. This is what I love about Disney cruising. Calm, crystal clear waters, just like that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you have to focus on it less, like the rocking, and you don't have to worry about it, but this is what I love about Disney cruising. Those nice, quiet, warm days in the sun where the water is super, super smooth. This is what I love. Now there's no real way to predict, the ocean sometimes up and down, hurricane season, all that. But, when Mother Nature's on your side, you get beautiful days like this. Now you can see bright and early on the Castaway Key day, they're actually practicing the lifeguard training right there. It's actually CPR practice right there, and there are lifeguards in the pool. More training. Tea and water delivered. Now for a quick breakfast, then the island. So sure enough, time is now 8:59, 9 o'clock in the morning. Take a look, I've got breakfast here, eating it by Flow 8's Cafe. I usually never eat it this far back. Cabanas is all the way in the aft. We're midship, making our way forward at this point, and I've got a great breakfast here, but it's so crowded in Cabanas, there was no seating at all. So we've got a great view of the ocean to my left, over here, breakfast right in front of me. It's gonna be a magical day. Let's eat this breakfast and then make our way out. It's coming into view now. It's hard to see right out there. That is Castaway Key. And just like that, finished with breakfast, making my way back to the room now, getting a few belongings, and we'll be on our way.
But you might notice that we will be slightly delayed in our arrival, pulling alongside Castaway Key. So we do anticipate your new all ashore time at right about 10 o'clock or thereabouts. Again,
15
we'll give you
minutes.
some more information as we prepare for our arrival into Castaway Key. Have a fantastic morning, everyone.
Okay, so slight delay to Castaway Key, 10 o'clock now. That's 15 minutes later than 9:45, so that's fine. Just looking forward to going. Looking forward to it. I'm gonna get sunscreen on, get the GoPro, and then we'll be on our way. In the stateroom now, watching the docking process. It was so cool to see the line. There was this really small, can you see that really small line that was shot from the boat over there? And it was just, you heard like a poof, and then the ball and the cord went all the way over there. It was really, really cool. So cool to see. And now that they've kind of cleared that area, the Disney Cruise Line's pulling those ropes taut to pull the ship against this dock here. Really, really cool to see. So there's actually a motor inside the ship to pull those lines. Wow. Now we've just about made it. They're putting on that last line right there. They're doing it right now. Very, very exciting. I'm gonna switch out the GoPro. We're gonna go out and have an amazing day. Now I've decided to leave the snorkel gear in the room today because it is a little bit rainy and overcast, and we're both feeling more like a relaxing day at Castaway Key, but not to worry, we'll be doing more snorkeling in the future, just not on this adventure. 10 o'clock on the button, and we're making our way down now. 10:06 in the morning now. They're still waiting to clear the ship at the moment. They'll announce it in a minute, but we're waiting here on deck 3 for that announcement. And the ship's been cleared. Here we go to Castaway Key. All right, Disney Fantasy, see you real soon. I love it, we're back. Sure enough, got that picture with the Castaway Key buoy, but believe it or not, there are 2 photographers here with a photo of the ship. Very, very cool to see. I've never seen 2 stationed here. Take a look, there's Captain Jack Sparrow right there, meeting with guests first thing in the morning right by the cannons here. Love it. Now, there have been a lot of tours that have been canceled today because of that rain and winds, and I'd imagine some thunderstorms in the area. No problem at all, just delighted to be here. Again, apologies for my sore throat. Not sure why, but it definitely is affecting me just a little bit, but I cannot tell you how happy I am to be here. Okay, Disney Fantasy, we will see you real soon. Now we're all going around here. Take a look, tram's taking us to our destination. David and I are headed to Serenity Bay. You know it. Got bad news. It's starting to rain, but that's not a bad thing. It's okay, we're starting to have a great time. We've made it back to Serenity Bay, and it feels so good to be here. You can see a little overcast, tiny bit rainy. There's the plane right over there. You can see a few things are running at the moment. The bikes, snorkel rental, tube, floats, Stingray Adventure, but that's all that's running because everything else has been canceled today because of probably the rain and maybe winds. It's not that windy at the moment, but I think it's supposed to get really windy later, so we're gonna enjoy all the time we have. I gotta tell you, just being on the island, just the fact that we made it, I'm smiling. Huge smile. Serenity Bay first thing in the morning. I actually don't think I've ever done this before. Usually we go straight to snorkeling, one of the other activities. This is extra magical. Again, a little overcast, but look how nice and quiet it is. First thing in the morning, Dave and I are headed towards those umbrellas right over there, just in case it starts raining. And even though it's under an umbrella, we still got to dry it off a little bit, so make sure you have extra towels with you because it gets a little bit wet when it rains, kind of like sideways, even though we're under the umbrella. I love getting here early in the morning, taking a look at some of those seashells, and then, you know, just looking at them and putting them back because I want to make sure they're here for other guests when they come and enjoy Serenity Bay. But just look at that. Even, you know, a little overcast sky over there, and I'm sure it'll come and go as the morning progresses here. We got sun at the moment and a beautiful spot. Today's a relaxing day. Today is really going to be a relaxing day. You know, usually we do those activities. We'll do them again, I promise. But today, Dave and I really just want to kick back for a bit and enjoy it. Is 11:35. Super nice, really quiet day on Serenity Bay today. Really overcast it is, but the temperature is still nice. I'm getting used to the water temperature. I really am. I love it. I really do. Serenity Bay, you just can't beat it. Ultimate relaxation, and I'm so glad today is a super relaxing day. It's lunchtime. Let's head off to the adult-only barbecue. All right, plate in hand, ready to grab some food. Gonna put it on this plate and then bring it on back to David. Delicious looking salads all throughout the adult barbecue right here. They've got cheese right there and all the trimmings for the burgers and the hot dogs. Okay, David's got his food. Let's go get some lunch for ourselves at the Serenity Bay Barbecue. Time is now 12:30, and you can see the line for the Serenity Bay Barbecue is super long at this point, so earlier the better. Here's a quick look at lunch today from the Serenity Bay Adult Barbecue. It looks super good. Hot dog right there with cheese and onion, and some ribs right there. Yum, gonna have a quick lunch right here, and then we're gonna make our way back on the ship for something very special. We're going very excited for this one. We're going behind the scenes of the Walt Disney Theater. I'm so excited for it. Gotta cut into our day a little bit at Castaway Key, but it's gonna be an experience like none other. Overall, the lunch was really good. Ribs were good, and the hot dog was spiced in a way that I've never tried it before. Really liked that one. Had to go really fast because, again, we've got that super special backstage tour of the Walt Disney Theater. I've never even heard of the backstage tour of the Walt Disney Theater before now. I'm so excited. It was definitely the perfect day for a slow, relaxing day at Serenity Bay because it's overcast. It's overcast, water's a little cooler. I'm so glad we did this. It's a nice way to kind of relax after an amazing vacation. Now, apologies in advance. This vlog's a tiny bit shorter than normal. I'm still getting used to that sore throat there. It's taking over just a little bit, but let me reassure you, having a truly magical time. Absolutely magical. I love it. I love everything about it. The palm trees swaying, the bikers, the trams, everything about Castaway Key and Serenity Bay is my favorite thing. Absolutely. Sure enough, on our way back to cargo handling, time is now 1:22. We're a little bit late, but we'll make it. Absolutely beautiful, the Disney Fantasy. I love it. I love seeing the Disney cruise ship out there with crystal clear water right ahead. Oh gosh, amazing. Here we are back at the Disney Fantasy. Excuse me. Sore throat's still getting the best of me, but I love this view. right here. Absolutely beautiful. Making our way inside right now. We're gonna change, shower, get ready for that special behind the scenes tour, the Walt Disney Theater. I hope is that some hot tea will help my throat, but if not, I'm still gonna share what I can with you. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be, oh gosh, I hope I'm not getting sick. Oh my gosh. Continuously cleaning right here, the side of the ship to make the fantasy look beautiful. Changed, showered, and found some cough drops. Yay, feeling a little bit better. Gonna make our way to Walt Disney Theater now. Can't take you with me as much as I would like to. We'll let you know all about it when we get back. What an experience. What an unbelievably amazing experience to see behind the scenes of the Walt Disney Theater on the Disney Fantasy. So let me tell you a little bit more about what happened. We went to meet my friend Jack. He did say it was okay to mention his name on board the Disney Fantasy. Jack runs a lot of the theater and a lot of other things on board, technical aspects that we don't really get to see that much. It just kind of happens and it looks really, really good. And Jack kind of controls all that to make it magical for us. So we don't even know that he's there and then he's doing a good job. That's what it means. When we don't know what's happening, he's doing a great job. During this tour, we had the opportunity to see the Walt Disney Theater with nothing on it, a blank slate, as it were, an empty stage, and the stage pieces from the different shows were actually kind of in storage, like behind the stage. It was really cool to see, and one of the most interesting parts were the lifts and the side. I've already forgotten the lingo, by the way, and my apologies, Jack. I really did love it, though. The side pieces that kind of come into the stage there kind of shrink the stage, make it a little bigger or smaller. It's really, really amazing how they make all of these shows come true. And I know what you're thinking, Michael, isn't this kind of like seeing behind the scenes of the magic? It is. Yes, that is. You're kind of seeing how the magic is created. But even knowing now how some of the different scenes are created, how things move, and how many different people have to clear on the movement of the pieces to make sure everyone is safe during these shows, it is seeing behind the scenes. It is kind of knowing how the magic works. But even with that, I believe that the magic is still going to be there with these amazing stage shows because it comes across so flawlessly that you almost forget in the moment that maybe this person is moving in a way that now you understand that you didn't understand before and you still believe is magical. Another huge thank you to Jack and Leslie, our cruise director, for allowing us to go behind the scenes on the Disney Fantasy to see the Walt Disney Theater. An unbelievable experience that I will never forget. I'm telling you, that was worth it. It was so cool. Thank you again. Time is now 3:20 and I'm sorry to say it. I've got these. These are not fun. They're not fun. It means that our cruise is coming to an end, but that's okay. It means the next adventure will be here before you know it. And I know what you're thinking, Michael. Did you book a placeholder for another cruise? Yes, I did. So that means that another cruise will no doubt be in the future. I cannot wait to share all future adventures with you. We got to pack up, and then a couple other things we've got to get done during the evening tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to relax a little bit, enjoy some dinner. It's going to be great. Great rest of the evening, no doubt about it. But for now, let's get things packed up. I wish I wasn't doing it. I really wish I was not, but I'm going to spend some time right now and pack up as much as possible so we can put them outside and have that express checkout so we don't have to drag our bags all around tomorrow. Let's do it. So David's in the room now, actually taking a nap. He wasn't feeling too well either. I'm feeling better, just suddenly better. I don't know, maybe that tour with Jack re-energized me for some reason, but I did most of the packing. I also packed up for David, so he is in good shape. Last minute things we'll get together. I want to make sure that he has everything he needs for tomorrow, and I have everything I need for tomorrow. We're in pretty good shape. We're in really good shape. Time is now 3:45, so we've got plenty of time to take a few pictures, including some in new 360, which I love doing, about Castaway Key before we leave. Take a look at some of those photos, walk around, grab some tea, relax for a bit. You gotta savor those last few minutes. And I know, weren't feeling well earlier. I'm feeling much better now. And I'm sure it's just like, up and down, up and down. I'm sorry David's not feeling as great right at the moment, but it's the end of the cruise and sore throat, it happens. Now I already know what you're thinking. Michael, why are you getting sick on these cruises? It's been twice now, and other people in the family have gotten sick before too. I do not blame the crew. I do not blame Disney. I do not blame Mother Nature. I do not blame other guests. I simply believe that since a lot of people are together at the same time, you don't have to be showing symptoms right away to be ill. You get on board, one person had symptoms, didn't realize it, and then it spread. And that's just how it works. It's sore throat, or maybe it's just a sore throat from talking. I don't know what it is, but I do not blame the cruise line. I do not blame Disney. I'll keep cruising forever and ever because I love it. I love the entire experience from top to bottom. So I want to go on record and say that. I don't think it's the cruising that makes, people ill. It's the fact that we're, close contact, and sometimes some person doesn't realize it, and then everybody, gets a sore throat. This cruise really was magical. Really, really was. And there were a few cast members, in my opinion, who made it even more magical. And I did something that I, haven't tried at sea before. I've done it on land, but never at sea before. I wanted to make an extra comment to those cast members who went above and beyond. It really made this trip extra magical for me and David. And instead of having like one of those key cards where it's, something very, very special, some, super, super above and beyond, they actually asked me to write it on some stationery and actually mention the cast member of the department in the stationery and put that in the comment box. And they said that will really kind of shine through everything else. So stationery comment cards for those cast members that go above and beyond. It's almost become tradition for me. At the very end of the adventure, Castaway Key is our final destination. I love to go back up on the top deck and just wave goodbye to my favorite island. Just for now. It's not goodbye, it's till we see each other again. Oh, Castaway Key, I'm gonna miss you. Really, really will. Always do, every single time. I'm looking forward to the next opportunity to wear Castaway Key together. And my favorite part of saying till we meet again is because I know it's till we meet again. We'll be back to Castaway Key, have no fear. For those who haven't seen it before, this is the Meridian Bar out here. You can see Paulo, Remy entrance. Paulo's that way, Remy's that way. This is the Meridian Bar, a very quiet bar. If you're looking for one of the quietest bars that I know on the Disney Fantasy, try Meridian, all the way in the aft, deck 12. Oh my gosh, Sweet on You, I'm super tempted. I don't know. Should we end the trip with Sweet on You? Nah, I probably shouldn't because I want to protect my throat since I am feeling a little bit better. But Sweet on You is amazing. Just brought David some hot tea for when he wakes up. I'm gonna make my way now towards the lobby atrium for Mickey and friends. Disney Cruise Line does not run without the amazing cast members and team members and crew who make it run. So I'm taking a few moments out of the day today to just write management a thank you letter for them and tell them how much I appreciated all that they did. The last afternoon on the Disney cruise ship is always weird for me. Weird. It's a farewell, but it's also a what happy memories we had. I don't know. I prefer just to keep going and going. We all would, but it's an important part. It's an important part of the next cruise. Sure enough, I found out that our photo package can be picked up at 10:45 tonight. I will probably be picking it up early, and we have 564 photos taken. We used it to the max, no doubt about it. Just a few moments to reminisce about a magical trip. So I was sitting here and I've been thinking about this adventure. It really was absolutely spectacular. It flew by faster than any other cruise before it. And I think that has to do with the waves. See, personally, I feel like that part of it, the really rough seas that we had at the beginning, took away from the first 2 days. And it's no one's fault. I cannot keep reiterating that enough. It is no one's fault. It is simply Mother Nature, and it comes with cruising, comes with the territory. You have to expect it on some adventures. This is my 6th Disney cruise, and it's the first time that I felt like the waves really, I'm gonna say, negatively impacted the adventure. First time. And I don't think it'll be the only time, but I think it'll be rather rare. The reason I say that is because I've spoken to many cast members about those rough seas. And I said, how did you sleep? How did you sleep? How did it compare 1 to 10? We did all of that. And it sounds like it's so rare that for many crew members and cast members who have been on for years, I'm talking 6, 7, 8 years they've been on board Disney cruise ships, that is the most intense they have ever felt it. Just imagine if it's the most intense you've ever felt it and you've been on for 6 or 7 years, that means it's not just a January thing. It's not just an early part of the year thing. It's just interesting weather. It's just weather and seas that you don't see that often in the Caribbean. So that's good to know. In the Caribbean, we don't really see these kind of seas that often. Gives me hope for the future and the fact that you will very likely not run into the intensity of the waves as we felt it on this adventure. Time is now 4:40, and at 4:45, Mickey and friends are going to be meeting in the lobby atrium. We'll meet them there.
And here he is, the cheerful, playful puppy, Pluto!
Good to see you. I love having this last-minute opportunity to meet some of those characters, including Captain Minnie, which I've never met in her new outfit. Hey, Captain Minnie, good to see you. Oh, thank you very much. I'm loving this jacket on you. Leading the way, I can tell. I'm looking forward, or you'll be here. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you back here. You stay on board for me, all right? Forward to the next adventure together. It's never goodbye. See you real soon, right? Dale's got it. See you real soon. I'm looking forward to seeing you both on the next ship, okay? Next cruise I go and you'll be there, right? Promise? All right, I'm getting promises to see each other again real soon from characters. As as you can hear, making our way around one more time. Then we're gonna say till we meet again. It's never easy. It's never easy to say till we meet again, but that's why we say it, because it's easier than goodbye. Captain Mickey, good to see you. It was an amazing adventure, really, really was. Looking forward to the next one. You know, I always love the Disney cruise. You do a great job, always. Entertainment, all of it, the sailing. I love, you know, getting here is the important part. Stores are back open again, indicating that we have indeed cast off, because they don't open the stores when we're parked anywhere, so that's an important side note. But we have indeed cast off from Castaway Key and on our way back to Port Canaveral. I know, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but we have to. To go to our next adventure, we have to. Checking out some of the new 2020 Disney Cruise Line merch. Take a look at that pin right there. The photo frame right there. Of course, they've got a calendar, another photo frame right there, and I love the mugs right behind here. Look at that. Those are super nice, and then these tumbler mugs, super, super nice. I like these themed sweatshirts right here. Take a look. You've got Captain, Disney Cruise Line, and all the stripes, the 4 stripes for Captain. That's really cool that you got Sailor over here. That's so smart. That's smart merchandise. That is so smart. Fish extenders. So if you didn't bring one of these 4 pocket hangers, Disney actually provides them. That is awesome. $19.99. As we continue to wind down this final evening, you can see there are a lot of guests still in the pools and in the hot tubs enjoying themselves. It's the last night on board. I don't consider this counting as the last night on board. I don't think I've tried strawberry and banana before. Sounds pretty good. So I've been talking to a lot of friends on board, making a lot of new friends, by the way, cruise friends, I love that. And I now personally believe that Disney cruising is more addicting than ice cream. I honestly do believe that. I really, really do. I mean, there's something special about disconnecting and letting your cares flow away. And I feel like Disney does an unbelievable job with it. I believe that a lot of the magic, more magic than I had originally thought, comes from the crew and the cast members. Every single person that I run into smiles. Every single person wants to go out of their way to do something magical to make this the most incredible experience ever. If you don't have that, I don't think you have a Disney cruise. And I'm so impressed every time with the crew and cast on board. By the way, strawberry and banana, amazing combination in this ice cream. Really doesn't feel like it's been 7 days. Not even close, I'm telling you. I feel like this has been maybe 3. Is that, maybe it's because I'm having so much fun, maybe it's because the first few days were rocky, I don't know, it's just not long enough. I already know what you're thinking, you can stop right there. Cold ice cream, not good with a kind of sore throat. I'm going for hot tea. I'm going. So after speaking very briefly to David, he is going to stay in for the night. It's not that he doesn't want to see the show. He actually loves Disney Believe, but he's just not really feeling up to it. I can understand it completely. You know, that's what cruising's all about. Sometimes you stay in, sometimes you go out. Today, David's staying in. He's still deciding if he's going to join me for dinner tonight, Enchanted Garden, which is his favorite. So maybe, we'll see, but we're just, hopefully he feels better soon. You can see a preview of Disney Believe right there. It's a really, really good one. See that one? All those characters dancing. It's a lot of fun. This little girl, you know, is trying to inspire her father to believe in the magic, and they find it together. It's really, really nice. Heartwarming story for sure. Can't film in there, but I'll tell you all about it. Disney's Believe, always such a heartwarming story. Definitely sad parts there, no question about it, but love it overall. Really great one. And the genie in my opinion, brings down the house every time. You can tell at the end of the cruise, the Shutter's portrait gallery area gets extremely crowded with guests trying to pick which photo is their favorite. A lot of options, but you know my opinion. I love getting the photo package with all those photos from the adventure. Despite the fact that it is the final night, there's still a lot of partying to be had. You can see the firelights, so I thought we're some of the best onboard entertainment around, are still entertaining us, singing well. I love it. It looks like that cough has caught up with me again. So I'm gonna sit down for a second. I'm glad it's at the end of the cruise. Okay, sat down for a few minutes. Gonna get some tea, help out a little bit. Hot tea in hand, and I'm gonna watch Funnel Vision. It's Up, such a good movie. Watching it here, blinking around me, tea in hand, yum. Truly an awesome movie. Love Up, it's so cool. I'm gonna sit back and relax for a few more moments, and then probably gonna go see if David wants to join me for dinner. Hopefully he does. Cross your fingers, but if not, that's okay. There's always next time. So a bit of an update, not a good one. 100-something degree fever for David, probably around 101. Spoke to the nurse. I called immediately. When it gets to that level, it's no, it's immediate call. So called the nurse. She recommended a few things. Gave him Advil. She says that's great. Go down to get services. Get 2 Tylenol every 6 hours. Ice packs. Normal room temperature, those kind of things. So we're gonna do that. It's probably gonna be a long night for me, just to make sure that he's okay. Don't want that temperature going anywhere. So we'll be keeping a very close eye on him. But, you know, ending the adventure with a different kind of excitement. A few minutes late for dinner, but that is not a problem. Not even my priority right now. Priority now, guest services, Tylenol, ice packs. I should note that it is very likely that I am infected as well. It's not just me. There are countless people on board who have something, but it's not life-threatening. Not even close. It's a cough, fever. It's about it. So no one is like, you know, really sick. We're not talking about a serious infection or virus. We're just talking about, you know, just a kind of a mild thing. Seems to be infecting a couple kids and maybe a few adults as well. Not 100% sure. Didn't get all the details, but I'm sure I have it and other people have it as well, kind of at a milder level. So there seems to be kind of a milder or more intense. So we'll get there. Because they know what it is, they do not require him to go to the infirmary. They didn't require any kind of quarantine. They know exactly what it is. They're dealing with it. Yeah, so that's where we are now, so I'll keep you updated. Guest services team, always very helpful. Tylenol and cold packs, set to go. I should note, I'm about 5 minutes late for dinner at this point. I'm not concerned about it at all, but hopefully we make it. If not, it's okay. It is okay. Okay, David is in good shape. I am gonna go to dinner at Enchanted Gardens. I'm probably 15 minutes late at this point, I am. So I hope I don't throw them off too much. I think they'll understand. I feel bad, I really do, but you know, that's health comes first, so it really does. And I feel like this does happen. This is part of cruising, so. I made it. Still thinking about David, obviously. Gonna have a quick dinner, and we're gonna go on back. Thanks to our amazing server, Saul, we got those avocado tuna towers that we love so much. I'm gonna bring the 3 back for David. Bring them back, put them in the fridge. Hopefully he'll get a chance to enjoy them, but this is wonderful. I really wish he could enjoy it with us, but there's always next cruise, right? Amazingly delicious, but as you can imagine, it doesn't taste nearly as good without David here. The avocado towers were amazing. Here's the pasta. I'm gonna give it a try right now. A very creamy based mushroom pasta there. Very good. I like it. I do. Not really in the mood for mushrooms, so probably not gonna eat too much of it, but I would recommend it. Now I'm gonna do something I don't usually do. I'm gonna skip dessert entirely, head back to the room right now and just make sure he's okay. Yeah, we'll have dessert here another day, I promise. We'll be back to Enchanted Gardens. We'll be back to the Disney Fantasy for even more, but right now, health comes first. Now to take all of this to the room. So just left David right now. His fever is either holding still or coming down. I can tell that automatically. That's great. Looks like the ibuprofen is helping. He wants more water, more tea, getting that right now. He took some bites of the sushi, which is great. He's got an appetite. That's really good. So I know that. So I feel like you have to have a small amount of medical knowledge here, but it never hurts. It never hurts. And so, you know, he's doing okay. We're still watching cartoons, which was great. I was super happy to hear that. And the fact that he had that appetite, I think it was another really big thing there. So headed up now, getting that water and tea. Even this late at night, on the final night, guests still in the pool. Great to see. Okay, more good news. David's feeling even better. Came back with water and tea. Temperature definitely falling at this point. I'm feeling good. Besides a cough myself, which is scary. But he's feeling better, which is what's most important right now. Gonna go back to guest services, grab a few more ice packs for the night, and we'll be in great shape. Now I found out that you can only get 2 ice packs from guest services at a time. So if we need more, I'll just go back. Time is now 10:09 in the evening. It looks like I'm probably gonna miss that See You Real Soon show, but that's okay. We've seen it before. That's a show I don't mind missing because it always makes me feel a little bit sad, and I'd rather be here making sure David's okay while we're here together. Now today was definitely unique, a unique kind of day, but had a magical time at Castaway Key. Sorry I kind of ended on an interesting note there with, you know, people getting sick, but that's okay. That's what cruising is about. We just look forward to our next adventure together. And with that, our cruise adventure has come to an end. Truly a magical adventure. Again, apologies. You know, we didn't feel well those last 2 days, so that's all right. The very last day too, you know, not feeling great at all, but that's okay. We're getting better, moment by moment. We're going to be ready for our next adventure real soon. I'm so glad we were well during most of Castaway Key and that Star Wars Day at Sea. So much fun. Thanks as always for being a part of the magic with me. And until next time,
Have a magical day.
and see you real soon.